back up for something.
No? Time is 5:03, and I'd like to call the school board meeting to order. Lisa, could we have a roll call, please?
Director Seaver. Here. Director Rice. Director Karati Simon. Director Sauter.
Here.
Director Lappy.
Here.
Board Chair Rawhorn.
Here.
Superintendent Norman.
Here,
Okay, meeting called to order, we have a quorum. Are there any guests or visitors who wish to address the board?
Spared.
Seeing none, which is nice. Okay, the agenda. We do have some additions to the agenda, the action portion of it. So it will be letter H. A motion to accept the resignation of Susie Fesnick from her paraprofessional position effective October 26, 2021. And then the letter I, motion to approve the hire of Lisa Sorensen as a paraprofessional at the Chisholm Elementary upon completion of her necessary paperwork. Okay, so noting those changes, do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Motion is by Danielle. Is there a support? Support by Shelley. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5, a motion to approve the minutes of the September 27th, 2021 regular meeting. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Shelley. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Danielle. Comments or questions on the minutes? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Reports. Superintendent's report if Mr. Norman has some.
sure, I have a couple updates. The OSHA safety grant for the scissor lift, they asked us to do a third submission. They said that they would be over sometime over the month of October, notifying us whether we got the matching grant or not. So hopefully, knock on wood, this time it's gonna go through and we'll get it approved. We should be hearing shortly. We did get approved for a COVID grant. I believe it was $40,000 or up to, and had to put a budget in, and so I put in for PPE, possible partial salary, testing equipment and cleaning supplies. And I just submitted that part of it today, so I believe we should be good there. I attended a meeting on an exploration of the Boys and Girls Club, and it was just an informational meeting. They are no longer taking any new members, but they are taking partner areas that want to partner with someone else. Hibbing has been working on this for about a year. I attended the meeting, and I said I would attend a follow-up meeting. I need more information before I can really share more with the board. It was a significant amount of money up front, and they had questions back that if we partnered and had, say, Nashwauk, Hibbing, Chisholm, Mountain Iron, would we all pay that, or would we split that amount? Could we have so many hours on site? And so there were more questions than answers, so I said I'd at least attend the next meeting to find out those answers before I would try to guide any of that work, if it made sense or not. I had in here a $500 check that Bob was supposed to receive on Friday night. Unfortunately, the game got canceled. I'm working with Marines to see if they can come to our final home game and do the same. Regardless of the situation, they said that we would definitely be getting the check, and they just may not be able to work it into their schedule. So to be determined on that. And then the Ingenza survey went out to staff, and a notice was put in the paper of a letter to all parents just to update them on where we're at in the process and where we're going with the work. And so that should have been out last week. Okay, any questions on any of that?
Do you they have any idea when their final reports? You know,
Right
not that I'm answering
Right before,
anything.
right before our holiday break, if all things go well.
Christmas.
Correct.
Okay, well, then I'll stop. I'll stop fretting about it.
So,
Okay, good. All right, any other questions for Adrian? Okay, thank you. Item 7, correspondence, we have none. And item 8 is the consent agenda. So item A, the following policies have been revised by MSBA, MASA. The revisions reflect federal and state statutory changes, recent court decisions, and similar sources. Number 1, number 425, self-development and mentoring. Number 2, policy 507, corporal punishment. Item 3, policy number 503, student attendance, and the attachments were in your packet. Item B is a monetary donation from Marie and Roland Rowe on behalf of the Galupa family to be used for PBIS, and that's attachment 6 in your packet. Item C is accounts payable for the month of September 2021 for the amount of $541,792.04. Payroll for the month of September 2021 for the amount of $294,598.74. Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda as read?
So moved.
Motion by Clarice, is there a support? The chair will support.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, Bob. Cynthia sent a text saying that she couldn't see the live feed. Is that, are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I just kind of caught that she had text, but
Okay.
maybe she's having technical difficulties at home.
Lynette,
You have to click the watch video on the screen. If you click the link that says the link to the streaming meeting, it won't go through. We should really hide that from the website because we figured that out a couple weeks ago in my room. We couldn't get through. You have to click the watch live, because if you click the link, nothing happens.
oh, okay. Okay,
so the link is for Zoom, which,
No, there's both links. There's the
Okay.
Zoom and the streaming. If you click the
Either?
streaming,
okay, so the streaming doesn't work either, it's only the watch live?
yep, only the
Thank
watch
you.
live, so we need to
Good to
hide
know.
that.
All right.
I meant to say that.
okay.
Appreciate it, we'll work on that. Good to know.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as read. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to the action portion of our agenda. Item A is a motion to approve the hiring of Jenny Varda as a girls' junior varsity basketball assistant coach effective for the 2021-22 season. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Shelley. Do we have a support? Support by Danielle. Comments or questions? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Item B, a motion to approve the hiring of Amber Toole as a paraprofessional at the Von Steffens Root School effective October 4th, 2021. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Clarice. Is there a support? Support by Shelley. Comments or questions?
Time higher.
As soon as we pass this, we'll do that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Time of hire is 5:12. Item C, motion to approve the hiring of Carol Augustin as a paraprofessional at the Von Steffens Root School effective October 5th, 2021. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Danielle, and the chair will support. Any comments or questions?
I'm guessing everybody's going through all the paperwork, background checks.
Yeah, I would guess so. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so we have the motion and a second to hire Carol Augustin as a paraprofessional at the Vaughn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Time of hire is 5:13. Item D, a motion to approve the hiring of Denise Pinner as a paraprofessional at the Vaughn Steffensroot School effective October 7th, 2021, upon approval of background check and required paperwork. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Clarice. Is there support? Support by Shelley. Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Time of hire 5:14. Okay, letter E, motion to approve the hiring of Emily Barga as an early childhood assistant effective September 27th, 2021. Is there a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Clarice. Is there a support? Support by Danielle. Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Time of hire is 5:15. Okay, item F, a motion to approve the hiring of Bailey Jacobson as an early childhood assistant upon approval of the background check and required paperwork. Do we have a motion? Motion by Shelley. Is there support? The chair will support. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Time of hire is 5:16. Okay, and item G, motion to approve the hiring of Jennifer Crotto as the senior class co-advisor effective September 13th, 2021. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Clarice. Is there a support? Support by Shelley. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item H. Motion to accept the resignation of Susie Fesnick from her paraprofessional position effective October 26th, 2021. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Support.
Okay. Motion is by Clarice and support by Shelley. Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. And item I. A motion to approve the hire of Lisa Sorensen as a paraprofessional at the Chisholm Elementary upon completion of necessary paperwork. Do we have a motion? Motion by Shelley. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Danielle. Any comments or questions? Are we kind of caught up on this now?
This should do it for now.
No, for today.
Okay. All right, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Time of hire 5:17. Okay. Under administrative business item F. Motion to accept the proposal from ICE Contract in the amount of $7,690 for installation and purchase of roller shades for the superintendent's office, the superintendent's secretary's office, rooms 325, 323, additional classrooms in the elementary school. Do we have a motion?
So made.
Motion is by Clarice, and the chair will support. I sat in that office.
I think my neck's burnt.
Okay,
And it actually came about because we have a student in the chair that needs a stretching room and a changing room in some areas, so we needed to get certain types of shades and things. So when they were here, we said, can you measure these and see what we can do as long as you're here? And it's all the ones that are facing the playground side. That covers it.
okay. We have a motion and a second to accept the proposal from ICE contract. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item G, a motion to approve payment to Jola and Sop Excavating in the amount of $5,650 for work completed at the Von Steffensrud School. And that was for the water main leak and the sidewalk repair. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Danielle, is there a support? Support by Shelley. Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Sorry. Get on.
Okay. Okay, moving on to discussion. It's been brought to attention of the board that we need to schedule a policy committee meeting. So I guess those of you that are on the policy committee, and I think that's Clarice and Shelley,
I'm an alternate,
you're an
but,
alternate, and I think Jackie,
and is it Cindy?
Cindy. Clarice?
I don't remember. It might be me. I don't remember.
Well, that should be me, I should know that, but I forgot, my chart is at home and it's not here. So, so I guess what I'd like to find out is, for the members,
Who is it? Danielle.
It's not Jackie.
is it these three?
Jackie. It's Cindy, me, and Clarice.
Okay,
Shelley's an alternate.
okay. So for the members that are here, what date and time works for you?
How soon do you want to meet?
Who do you have open, or you're not gonna be there?
If you'd like me to attend, I certainly can. So whatever works.
Well, did everybody get those policy summary things I sent out?
Mm-hmm.
The district and the MSBA ones?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for all your hard work, Clarice.
The ones that were printed.
Yeah, they were typed. I didn't print them by hand, but yeah, no.
Well, we got printed copies of them
Mhm.
in our packets.
Yeah, I just did the district ones recently. Kind of looks something like this. These were the MSB, no, these are the district ones like this, with policy 155, 250, 301, 302.
I think I have those.
Yeah, and then the MSBA ones. Sick on ink. And the MSB, I kind of thought, well, we still have to approve the mandatory policies. Some we did. Those were the ones with changes. And I'm not aware of the MSBA, they'll have another update, but that won't come out till I'm not sure when, maybe November. Usually comes out, they update in June and September. Well, the June updates just came out in September, so I'm not sure when the September ones will come out, probably in December, so. So we could, but we've got a lot of policies, look and update, because these do have the dates when they were updated, approved. So, that's why I thought we should have a policy meeting and kind of get going through some of those.
Yeah.
So I guess it's gonna be a matter of when you're the one who's working, so I suppose Wouldn't matter.
It just depends on how soon you wanna meet. This week is, the rest of this week.
Next week's gonna be bad.
Okay.
Because we've got 3 or 4.
So I'm pretty
meetings next
open the last week of October.
week. Okay. I don't remember what our calendar looked like at home. I'll get ahold of you, I'll give you a call.
Then just let me know.
Okay, we have to have that posted too, right, when do we have our policy meeting?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna just send out an email since Cindy's not here? And then,
Yeah,
then we can all see it, and if anybody can't attend, I'll just be there.
yeah, because I'll have to let them know, because they'll have to post it in the office
Okay,
when policy committee will meet.
okay. As of right now, my last week in October is pretty open.
Okay,
Okay. So, Director Seaver will set that up. So the next thing is the levy, the 3-year comparison of the levy. And,
So this is just a copy and an overview of what
Yeah.
Alex had presented on the other day.
Mhm.
And I don't think you had this version in front of you, so this is just a different layout on what that looked like.
yeah, and if there's, questions and stuff like that, you can relay them through Adrian for
Sure.
Alex to answer. Okay. Item B under information is the Northeast Gifted and Talented Program. It's a superb program, it really is. We're lucky to have students in that.
And Robbie Albert is our local contact and has attended the meeting. I've met the coordinator and we're part of this group. And this is their current 3-phase plan, just so you can see how it's going to be expanding and what it's gonna look like. And so we're a member that pays our share in it as well.
And then finally, our enrollment numbers. And we're just kind of hanging in there. 666. It's not bad. I mean, okay, so,
That's the K-12 and none of the earlier kid numbers.
yeah. So, I like, the dates. Okay, because we had a look at it on September 27th, and now it's October 12th. Okay, so we've got an idea of where we're at. And
Pretty steady.
so, I'm going to assume that we're going to see this at every board meeting or the board meeting at the end of the month.
absolutely.
Whichever way you want to do it, Mrs. Aldrich, it's up to you. But I appreciate the information and it's laid out nicely and we can understand it. Okay. Any other information from members? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Danielle, and the chair will support. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5:27. Nice
Thank
meeting.
you.
Good meeting.
So, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna consolidate tomorrow and.
Good job.